We'd all like to think that the holiday season brings out the best in everyone. But for cybercriminals, the holidays are the time to roll out some of the most egregious scams in their arsenal and take advantage of both the goodwill and the urgent financial crunch of the season. There may not be a more brutal example of bad faith than the holiday job scam. Holiday job scams target people who are taking on temporary seasonal work. The Better Business Bureau estimated 14 million victims of these types of scams, with a direct loss of over $2 billion in 2020, and those numbers are only increasing. In this lesson, we're focusing on holiday job scams, whose objective is identity theft. In identity theft scams, cybercriminals use the lure of temporary work for big money to trick job seekers into providing personally identifiable information, or PII, and then using this PII to open fraudulent bank accounts, credit cards, and other types of accounts. Identity theft scams can start by taking the basic information you would include on your resume or in any typical job application, and then asking for a photo, a driver's license, passport, or other type of government ID. In one well-known example, a very realistic employment website for a well-known airline was created by cybercriminals, who then advertised for seasonal jobs, gathering personal information from applicants, including photos of driver's licenses, using a spoofed email domain that was only one letter different than the actual airline they were impersonating. Identity theft scams are dangerous precisely because a resume plus a photo ID is more or less a complete picture of a person in the form of PII. Full name, address, phone number, email address, work history, photo, and a license or passport number. There is almost no limit to the havoc a motivated criminal can create using this information. And yet, every person who has applied for a position in the last 20 years has likely transmitted this exact PII profile via email or online form without giving it a second thought. Cybercriminals are counting on our level of comfort in providing personal information to potential employers, just as much as they are counting on our motivation to earn some extra holiday cash in order to make this scam work. So stay aware. Beyond basic awareness, put these best practices into place when applying for temporary holiday work. 1. Use the SLAM method, always. Carefully examine the sender, links, attachments, and message of any suspicious email message for signs that it might be a fake. As noted above, scammers will sometimes only be one letter off of the proper spelling of a company email or web domain, and spotting that telltale sign can mean rescuing yourself from a holiday cybercrime nightmare. 2. Never respond to unsolicited emails or social media messages containing job offers. Legitimate employers use legitimate means to staff up for the holidays, so don't get taken in by offers that are probably too good to be true, coming from out of nowhere. 3. Do the due diligence. Search for the websites, physical addresses, phone numbers, and LinkedIn pages of potential employers and confirm that a job opportunity and a company is in fact real. Scammers will invoke the names of huge companies like Amazon and Walmart in their holiday schemes in order to lure you in with an employer brand that feels familiar. Always be certain you're dealing with the genuine article. Thank you for your participation in this lesson. Stay aware and keep training.